So I thought that as we finish up preseason here, I thought the guys performed tonight like they performed all throughout, not only in the games but in the practices. So I've always said that you see in the games is what you see in practice every single day out there, and the guys have really given tremendous effort. I know that the locals that have been out there, you've seen that. We finish a lot, finish down the field. And the reason we do that is because we're trying to get ourselves in mental and physical, elite condition. And we are not there yet. So we're getting better. We're getting close. But that just shows you at the back end of the roster, the guys bought into that. And that was what you saw tonight. So some really good performances by a couple guys. Eberflus Jones obviously had a couple nice breakout runs. But he doesn't do that without his offensive line, and the perimeter blocking. Obviously, Eberflus is very fast and to be able to, make it, turn it into a touchdown, but did a great job with that. T. Scott did a really good job. He had 6 catches, 99 yards. Obviously, Reddy did a really good job. Reddy's really a good young player, and really, really good job in the sudden change there. I thought that was really good. In terms of injury, I don't have anything for you in terms of with Larry. Larry is just an ankle right now. We'll get some scans on that tomorrow. In terms of Simba, same thing with the groin, and then 33 with the knee. So we'll figure that out as we go, going into it. But again, overall, I like the way the guys played. I really appreciate their efforts, and with that, I'll open up to questions. Yeah. So Coleman. So when I was on the field, standing over there on the Chiefs sideline, he was moving his limbs. He gave us a thumbs up. So that was really lifting to our football team. But I don't have anything more than that. He's at the hospital right now being evaluated. So that's all I have for him.
With Eberflus Jones, playing late into the game in the 4th game is usually not a great indicator of someone who's out to making the team. This is a guy who's learning a new position. So where are you guys coming from in terms of why you wanted to see him today and late?
Yeah, I mean, when you have your roster the way it's set up, we have, moving him to that new position, we wanted to see all the reps we can. At that position, protecting, going out on routes, running the ball the way he did. So we wanted to get another look at him, and he put a really good foot forward today.
What do you think? What have you seen from him in the last 2.5 weeks since you moved him in that position? And when it's time to sit down and decide what you want to do with him, how do you weigh the fact that this guy's been only doing this for a couple of weeks?
Yeah, you have to weigh that in, but I think he's picked it up well. Chad Morton's his coach. I think his coach has done a really good job. Jennifer's been working with him on the side too, and I think both those guys have done a really good job of partnering with Eberflus and putting his best foot forward. And really, you see some of his explosive. He's explosive. He's got good lean mass. He can knock it forward. So he's done some really good things.
You're concerned about your depth right now, defensive tackle. You've got, Pickens has been out.
Yeah.
You don't have a lot of experience after your starters and Zach.
Yeah, it's not as strong as deep as you'd want for sure. So there is a concern there, and we'll be looking at that. As we go. I know Cowart's done a nice job in there, for the limited time he's played, today and then before. And in practice, he's looked good. So, we have some options there, but we're definitely going to look at that.
How would you assess the 2 play? What do you think of Bajan today and just his preseason as a whole?
Yeah, Bajan's been good. Bajan's been good. And I think the training of all those quarterbacks, you think about, Kerry Joseph, Shane, all the guys that are in that quarterback room have done a really good job of training those guys in the system that's new. So you can see those guys going through the progressions. It doesn't matter if it's Reed, if it's Rippon, if it's Caleb. The guys are being, taught and drilled the right way. And it's really good to see throughout the entire thing. I always tell the coaches, I said, I'll see what kind of coach you are when there's the guy that's trying to make the team and he's doing things right. And he's going through his progressions and doing things the right way, our way, and not making mental errors. That means you coached them up the right way. So that's really a tribute to the coach and the player. But yeah, they've done a nice job.
You always put a big emphasis on takeaways, obviously. What did you see from Reddy's 2 picks, especially the pick 6?
Yeah, just to step in front of him. He did a really good job, in that particular coverage down there. You don't want to back up, and he didn't, and did a really nice job of moving lateral in front of the pass lane and stepped in front of the one down there in the red zone. The other one was just generated by the pressure. So it was good.
When you sit down to look at how many quarterbacks you want to keep, what role does the new emergency quarterback will play in your thought process?
Yeah, it does. If you got some good ones there that you feel that could fit that spot, you definitely could do that, and it's an important part. And we feel really good about all of our quarterbacks. They really put some good tape out there, and they've done a nice job.
With Reed, he plays the whole Is there a world where you can keep 4 guys and 1 or 2 end up on the practice squad?
Yeah, I'd keep 6 or 7 if I could, but yeah, we'll decide that as we go. We got a few days before we get to make that decision, but it's a good problem to have.
On the batch, the punt return with Carter, did you give an explanation of what happened there with him?
Yeah, so he was just trying to block, the gunner, and the ball, just had great English. It didn't go anywhere, so and then he ended up getting blocked into it, so that's just what it was. It's a muff punt. That's the rule. So.
Is there a reason Davis wasn't returning kicks?
Yeah, we've seen enough with him. He's done that several times for us. We wanted to get some other guys some different looks back there. That was it.
Hey, guys.
All right.